Hi friends, I'm John Dewey. I was an educationist. Here is my biodata. You can go through it if you want to know about me. First, you can look at my early life. If you want to know about my early life, just click here. I was born on October 20, 1859, as a son of Archibald Dewey and Lucina Artemisia Rich in Burlington, Vermont. I was the third son of my parents who had got 4 sons. My father was a merchant. He left his grocery business and became a Union Army soldier in the Civil War. My father used to share his interest for British literature with us during our childhood days. After the war, my father became the proprietor of a successful tobacco shop. Hence, our life was comfortable without any financial struggle. So we enjoyed our childhood days. I was a student of Burlington Public Schools, where I was regarded as a brilliant student. When I was 15 years old, I enrolled at the University of Vermont, where I was interested in studying philosophy. 4 years later, I graduated from the University of Vermont as one of the toppers in my class. Now you can just look at my career, my teaching career, because I was a teacher throughout my life. After graduating from the University of Vermont, I worked for 3 years as a high school teacher in Oil City, Pennsylvania. Then I started studying under the guidance of G. Stanley Hall at Johns Hopkins University, America's first psychology lab, and remained there for 1 year. After securing my PhD from Johns Hopkins, I taught at the University of Michigan for about 10 years. In 1894, I became the chairman of the Department of Philosophy, Psychology and Pedagogy at the University of Chicago. It was here I developed my educational views, which was later known as pragmatism. I feel that you know about pragmatism. Then I established the University of Chicago Laboratory School in November 1894. I left the University of Chicago and became a professor of philosophy at Columbia University in 1904, and I retired in 1930 from there. Meanwhile, in 1905, I had become the president of the American Psychological Association. So this is something about my teaching career. Now you can look at my writings. I wrote my first 2 books, Psychology in 1887 and Lebanese New Essays Concerning the Human Understanding in 1888, when I was working at the University of Michigan. I have been fortunate enough to publish more than 1,000 works, including essays, articles, and books. I made no boundary to my writings that I wrote on a variety of topics: psychology, philosophy, educational theory, culture, religion, and politics. Now you can look at my later life. On June 1st, 1952, I died of pneumonia at the age of 92. So I believe that this biodata of mine will be giving you a brief idea of my life.